It's Kyle. What's happening?
Good to see you.
Great to see you.
Doing
Man.
well?
How we doing?
Where am I?
How are you? Right here.
Right here.
Right here. Between two
See you.
former safeties.
Hey, what was the best part of this win tonight from your perspective?
Best part of this win, I think it was just a weird week. You know, it's a Sunday night game in Jacksonville, and it's a game that we lost last year. Pretty tough, and would have been easy for us to come out here and, start the game flat or whatever. But I think we came out from the jump and kind of took it to them the whole game. I thought it was top to bottom, offense, defense, special teams. I think we all played well, and that's the result we got.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling, man? Because I saw you with the big, bulky knee brace. Did you feel like that slowed you down any? You look like you were moving around pretty good.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, that was the first time I ever wore a knee brace like that. I was joking with the O-lineman saying if they need an extra tackle, I'm here. But, I mean, I got used to it throughout the game, and, your adrenaline's going. You can't really feel a lot, so that was good.
What's it feel like when you're trying to run around with that thing hanging off your leg?
There you go, right there.
I was messing around with it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and kind of got used to it. And then throughout the game, I was just like, you know what? I'm out here. Let's just give it a go.
Well, got juked one time by Calvin Ridley.
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely did.
He got you out your job.
Yeah, that was the formation. I thought they was going to give me an inside fade, and it wasn't inside fade. But we won. So
No doubt.
It matters.
My teammates got me.
We were just mentioning before you got here the physicality of your secondary, and these guys, you playing together real well. What's been the key for you guys this year playing so effectively?
I think we all hold each other to the highest standard possible. Stems from Roquan. He's our leader, and you're gonna hear him every single day you're in the building. Every single second you're in the building, he's nonstop talking. My locker's right next to him, so I get it all day long. But he's an infectious energy guy that just goes to everybody else, and I think it's just confidence that we have in each other. Guys go down in this league, injuries are a thing, and next guy that comes in is just as confident as the guy who went down. So. Starts with our coaches. Coach Harbaugh instills this in us, and then stems down to Roquan and everybody else.
Isaiah Likely is a guy that you probably have gone against in practice a lot, and I've always been a big fan. When I first saw him play, I just saw how athletic he was, how big he was. What do you see when you go against him, or you see him every day in practice?
Yeah, first off, y'all saw he got great hands, great ball skills, but I think Zay is one of the most talented tight ends in this league. It's just with Mark going down, gave him the opportunity, and I think he could do that on a weekly basis. He has been doing it since Mark went down, and that opportunity that he's had he's just taking advantage of it, and it's good to see.
Yeah, I was talking to him during the pregame when he was warming up, and I told him, I said, you're not a backup. You might be replacing Mark Andrews, but you can start anywhere in the National Football League. And he just looked at me and he gave me this kind of just smile.
4th round pick out of Coastal Carolina, started to come into his own a little bit. Kyle, I wanted to ask you, because you've had a lot of great football over your career. I think back to your career at Notre Dame, but how has pairing with the Baltimore Ravens, with this franchise, impacted your football journey?
Yeah, I think it's somewhat of a NFL Notre Dame in a sense. It's discipline, it's hard work, it's blue collar, and I think I was kind of groomed for that at Notre Dame. Yeah. I think that's why I fit in so well here. Not afraid to work hard, and that's synonymous to everybody in the building. From the guys making our food, shout out to Manny. From people upstairs to our operations people, it's an infectious thing. Everybody works out in the building. It's kind of crazy, but people will be in there I've never seen that are working out at 5 in the morning. So, it's just a culture that we have in Baltimore, and it's been there forever.
You mentioned Coach Harbaugh, and just watching you guys, it seems like you're very businesslike. You work hard, as you mentioned, but guys have fun. They enjoy being there. So what does Coach Harbaugh do to create that?
Yeah, it's a little give and take. We work hard. We work really hard. I think harder than anybody else in the league, and he rewards us for it. He's a very fair coach, I would say, and he's hard on us, but I think at the same time it shows how much confidence and faith he has in us, because he knows what we can be in all facets of the game and holds us to a high standard. So props to him for holding us to what we need to be and what we can be.
How important is that #1 seed for you guys? Are you talking about it and having conversations, live conversations in the locker room, or is it something like, okay, we know we want it, but we're not going to talk about it?
Yes and no. I mean, it'd be cool. We get another bye, so that would give our bodies a chance to rest. But I don't think that's the end goal. At the end of the day, obviously, everybody knows what the end goal is. We want to win a Super Bowl, and whether we got to play extra game for it or not, who cares? So
Brother, you say that at 20-something years old.
I know.
But trust me, I won 2 Super Bowls, and that time off is huge. You're saying it now because you're young and you feel good, but at the end of the day, that extra time off is huge.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, check back in 8 years from now.
I got it.
What I'm saying, but,
about 4 more years.
You guys want people to come to Baltimore, right?
Right, yeah, that too. I mean, home field advantage. I think we got some of the best in the league.
Yeah.
I've never had a playoff game at home in Baltimore, so it would be cool to experience.
Who's your guy growing up? Like the guy that you kind of tried to emulate or you looked up to? Who was that guy? I'd be interested to hear.
My best friend, Nick Jackson, he plays linebacker at Iowa. His dad is from D.C., huge Redskins, now Commanders fan. But Sean Taylor, he introduced me to him when I was really young. Obviously, I didn't get to see a lot of him play because I was so young and he had passed away. But, you know, just watching his film, I'll just look up his YouTube highlights every once in a while. And not there yet, but, I mean, that's somebody.
Hey, brother, let me rewind this a little bit. You remind me of a young Sean Taylor.
I appreciate that.
Very physical. You fly around. The thing that Sean couldn't do, and Sean could move around a little bit, but he could not move around like you. You could literally play every position in the secondary.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But, yeah, I mean, that's the guy who I've been looking up to ever since I can remember playing football. And obviously, tragic story, but I watch as much film as there is of him.
How long did it take you to feel comfortable leading on this defense? Do you remember when that happened for you?
I think I'm still in the process of it.
Interesting.
You know, I try to be more of a lead by example on the field, you know, making checks and calls and stuff like that. It's hard to be a leader when Roquan's talking all the time. But, but yeah, no, I mean, I try to be as level-headed as possible. You know, guys have emotional ups and downs during the game. I do too, but try to keep guys as level-headed as possible. And, you know, next play mentality, I feel like I've been doing a good job of that this year. And, you know, it's kind of something that everybody appreciates. I appreciate myself when I do it for myself.
Well, just watching how you play, you've really grown as a player from last year to this year. Just your confidence and just you on the field. You could just tell with your body language, man.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate
All the best to you.
Appreciate you.
Great job,
Thank you.
Kyle. Good
That's going to be a fun flight home, I think.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's going to be an enjoyable flight.